Hello, fourth graders. Today in math, we're going to be continuing our measuring unit, and we're going to do 13.5, the equivalence with metric units of capacity and mass. Okay, so again, when we talk about metric here in the United States, we don't really use the metric system. We use the customary units. So when we talk about metric units of capacity, we're talking about milliliters, so M, little m with a big L, and then liters, which is the big L, capital L, okay? And when we are going to convert them, 1,000 milliliters equals 1 liter. So milliliters is smaller than a liter, okay? And when you think about a liter, think about like a liter of pop. You know, we sometimes get those 2-liter bottles of pop at the grocery store, and there's a really big bottles of pop that you can share. Usually you don't drink from them, but you share and you pour into your own cup. Okay, that's a 2-liter, so it would be about half that size would be 1 liter, and 1,000 milliliters equals 1 liter. Okay, and remember, when we go from a bigger unit of measurement, so the liter, we're to a smaller unit of measurement. So if we were going to go from a liter to a milliliter, we need to multiply them by 1,000. Where if we're going to if we have our milliliters and we're going to convert that to liters, so from the smaller to the bigger, we have to divide. Okay, so if we look at this, if we have 3 liters, okay, liters are bigger, so we're going bigger to smaller. Okay, so 3 liters equals how many milliliters? Well, 3 times 1,000 equals 3,000 milliliters. If I have 5.5 liters, again, I'm going from bigger, because liters are bigger, to smaller, milliliters. 5.5 liters would be 5.5. And if I multiply that by 1,000, I would get 5,500 milliliters. Okay. If I have 7,000 milliliters and I want to know how many liters there are, okay, and now I'm going from a smaller unit of measurement to a bigger one, so I have to divide it. Okay, and I'm dividing by 1,000. So if I take 7,000 divided by 1,000, I would get 7 liters. Okay, and if I have 12,500 milliliters, again, I'm going from a smaller to a bigger, because I'm going to go from milliliters. I'm trying to find out how many liters. I'm going to take 12,500 and I'm going to divide that by 1,000. And I would get 12.5 or 12.5 liters. Okay. If Helen has to make 8 liters of punch for a party, how many milliliters of punch did she make? Okay, well, if I'm going from liters and I want to know how many milliliters, I'm going from bigger to smaller. Okay, so I'm going to multiply, and I'm going to multiply by 1,000. So I would take 8 times 1,000, and I would get 8,000 milliliters. Okay, so when we're talking about milliliters to liters, liters to milliliters, 1,000 milliliters equals 1 liter. So we're either multiplying by 1,000 or we're dividing by 1,000. Okay, another metric unit for mass would be grams and kilograms. Okay, so mass is the amount of matter that something contains. It's similar to what we call weight. Okay, so when we're thinking about mass, 1 kilogram equals 1,000 grams. So here, the kilogram is the bigger unit of measurement. Okay, the grams are smaller. So 1,000 grams is going to equal 1 kilogram. Okay, again, if we're going from big to small, so kilograms to grams, we're multiplying by 1,000. If we're going from grams to kilograms, the small to big, we're going to divide by 1,000. Okay, so if I have 3 kilograms and I want to know how many grams I have, I'm going from bigger to smaller. So I'm going to take 3 times 1,000. So 3 grams or 3 kilograms equals 3,000 grams. if I have 4,000 grams and I want to know how many kilograms I have, now I'm going from smaller to bigger, and I'm going to divide 4,000 divided by 1,000, okay, and I would get 4 kilograms. If I have 7.5 kilograms, okay, I am going from bigger to smaller, and I'm going to take 7.5 or 7.5, and I'm going to times that by 1,000 because I'm going from bigger to smaller. And so 7.5 kilograms would be the same thing as 7,500 grams. And if I have 8,500 grams and I want to know how many kilograms that is, again, I'm going from smaller to a bigger unit of measurement. So I'm taking 8,500. I'm dividing that by 1,000. So 8,500 grams would equal 8.5 kilograms or 8.5 kilograms. Okay, if I have a male lion that weighs 20 kilograms, what is its weight in grams? Well, if I'm going from kilograms to grams, I'm going from a bigger unit of measurement to a smaller one. So I need to multiply, okay? And so I would take 20 times 1,000, and 20 kilograms would equal 20,000 grams, okay? I hope this helps you. Once you get done watching this, you can go ahead and log into Pearson, watch your video, and do your 2 assignments. Let me know if you have any questions.